Just rest your knees on the floor, big toes together behind you, forehead on the floor. Coming into your yogi breathing, full breath in, full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. As you feel your breath moving through you, just try to let go of your day, whatever has happened up to this point. It's in the past, so let it go. And just feel your breath. Letting your breath be your anchor, that thing that brings you to this present moment, and allowing it to continue to be your anchor throughout our practice. So always bringing you back in to the present here on your mat, giving yourself this time. For those of you that just joined, we're making our way into child's pose and just coming into our yogi breathing. Turn your video on too if you would like. I do have my laptop in front of me, that's why I keep looking to the side. So if you want to turn your video on, feel free. If you'd rather practice on your own, that's okay too. We have about just one more minute, so a couple more people join, starting in child's pose. Big toes together behind us, distance apart, forehead on the ground, reaching forward, pressing your hips back, or you can reach your arms by your sides. When my shoulders are tight, I like to bring my arms by my sides. I have a left shoulder issue, so sometimes forward isn't as relaxing for me. So always feel free to bring your arms back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Let's go ahead and start our practice. So stay in your child's pose if you're already there. A few people just hopped on, so if you just came on, go ahead and make your way into child's pose. Big toes together, knees hip distance apart, arms reaching forward, forehead resting on the floor, or arms can reach back by your sides. Try to come into that long spine, so tailbone pressing back on your heels, forehead just resting on the ground. Full breath in. Full breath out. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. On your next breath, just bring your attention to your heart. You don't have to bring your hands there. And set an intention for your dedication, intention or dedication for your practice today. So inward intention for yourself, or outward dedication to somebody else that may need it. Full inhale. Full exhale, seal your intention on your heart. Slowly make your way up into a tabletop position. Hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right under your hips. So we're focusing on core for June. If you were with me last week, I let you know we're gonna have a little focus each month. So in your tabletop, just go ahead and pull your core in. So that space between your belly button and almost your hips, it's actually, our core is a lot more than just our front abs. So there's a lot of core front and back there. So just pull in. Try to take any round out of your back by engaging your back core muscles. Now press your feet down firmly into the mat. So top of your feet, just allow your core to engage right there. Full breath in, full breath out. Tuck your toes behind you and lift your knees just an inch. So this is going to take a lot of core to do, just hovering knees off the floor. Then lift them one more inch. 2 more inches. Go ahead and slowly make your way up to our first down dog. So you can widen your base if you need to. Taking your feet back, press your heels down into your mat, lengthen through the back of your legs. Full breath in, full breath out. Let's move through a nice slow vinyasa. So come forward to your high plank. You can always drop your knees, let your upper body come forward slightly as your elbows bend to a low push up. Just coming up to a baby cobra, or you can come up to an upward facing dog. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, press your heels down towards the mat. Exhale, press your upper body through your arms. Take one more breath in your dog. You can bend your knees, walk out your feet if you need to. And then look at your hands. Step, walk, or jump yourself up to your hands and take a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Just tap your shins, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Bend knees, reach arms back. Sweep up to our first chair pose. So core is engaged so that our back is nice and straight. I'm going to turn just slightly so you can see me. So don't want puffed chests or a really rounded spine. You can keep that natural curve in your spine if you have one and sink it down. Take one more breath here. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, straighten legs. Reach arms up, press. Exhale, forward and down. Fold all the way down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, sweep arms back to the airplane arms. Exhale, reach forward and up to our crescent lunge. Just take one breath in your crescent lunge. We're going to vary it slightly and make it a warrior one. So allow your hips to come slightly to the right and plant your back foot so that your toes are facing towards the right, but you don't want your back foot parallel to the back of your mat. You kind of want it at 3 or 4 o'clock. Now bring your hands to your hips. We're going to get that nice core engagement. So fingers are nice and wide, like you're waving. And then bring your hands in and allow your core to come in. So almost like you're slightly tilting your pelvis forward, but not too much to pull that core in. Now try to engage your back muscles too, getting that nice straight spine. Now hands to your natural waist, so the smallest part around you. Pull yourself up slightly. Now hands to your heart. Lift your heart and chest, but keep all that engagement we just did. Now keeping your heart and chest up, press your head back just slightly so it's in line, not quite with your tailbone, but with your spine. And then reach arms up, warrior one. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, release hands down, come back up onto the ball of your foot, step back, down, dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, come forward, high plank, moving through our vinyasa. Release your knees, come all the way down this time. We're gonna take next pose. So arms come forward, elbows right under, elbows right underneath your shoulders. Forearms are pressing down, lift your heart and chest. Now press down into the tops of your feet. See if you can lift a little more on your inhale. Exhale, come all the way down, hands underneath shoulders. You can come to your down dog through the tabletop or press yourself all the way up. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, bend your knee so that your toe comes over. Just opening up that front hip, fanning our hip. Peek underneath your left armpit to take a peek at your right big toe. Inhale, right leg back up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend knees. Again, reach arms back. Sweep forward and up to your chair. Core is engaged, back is working, hips are sinking down. Inhale, straighten legs, reach up, press. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release your left foot back.
Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, sweep forward and up to your crescent lunge. Now varying it slightly, coming to that warrior one. So back heel plants. Bring your hands to your core. Now you can see I'm puffing out. I'm not using my core right now. See how rounded my spine is? I'm gonna pull my core in, slightly tilt my pelvis up. So again, get those waving hands to your core. Squeeze in. Press your back heel down. Keep that front knee stacked over your ankle. So I see some knees coming back. Try to keep that knee forward. Hands to your hip crease. Lift yourself up. Now hands to heart center. Lift your heart and chest. Press the back of your head back. Now keeping all that engagement, reach arms up. You can even add your glutes. You can squeeze your glutes. You don't really need to, but I mean, why not work your glutes a little more, right? We need it for the summer, those summer beach trips. Take one more inhale to reach up. Exhale, release hands down, come to the ball of your left foot. Step back, down dog. Big inhale, big exhale. Inhale, come forward to your high plank. You can release knees. We're gonna come all the way down again, this time taking a full locust. Arms by your sides like there's a tennis ball underneath. Lift your heart and chest, lift your arms, lift your legs. Hold for your inhale. Hold for the exhale. Take one more inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, release all the way down, hands under shoulders, tuck your toes, down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, fan open your hip. Peek under your right armpit. See if you can see your left toe. Try to keep your hips squared towards the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, step it through. Look forward, step forward, and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Find that flat back. Tap your shins if you need to. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, reach arms back. Now this time you have the option to keep your arms back as you lift your heart and chest. If you like our traditional chair, you can sweep arms forward. If you have any shoulder issues, you can keep arms back. Inhale, straighten legs, reach arms up, press. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Flowing through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, reach forward and up just to the crescent lunge. Now without taking your hands there, pull your core in. Press your back heel back. Press your front foot down firmly into your mat. Feel your nice strong back. And bring your hands to heart center. We're gonna twist, but we're not gonna use our arms first. So bring your chest over to the left. Using core, using your obliques, your side core, just twist from there. Now add your arms, thumbs up towards the ceiling. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, back to your lunge. Exhale, plant your back foot, open up to your warrior two. Same thing in your warrior two. I want that core engagement. So bring your hands back in. Core is pulling in, chest is lifting. Now reach arms out. Take a full round of breath. Flip your palms, thumbs up towards the ceiling. Come forward, bent knee triangle. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, peek up, reach up. Sink a little deeper on the exhale. Take one more inhale. Exhale, come back up to your warrior two. Take a full round of breath. Then cartwheel down just to the twisted lunge. Right hand planted, left hand to your knee or your hip. We're not gonna reach all the way up on this one because I want you to, again, be using that core. So twist from your midline, from your midsection, using your mid back. Maybe peek up past your shoulder. Take one more inhale. Exhale, left arm down. Step back to your dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Moving through a vinyasa this time. Come forward, high plank. You can always drop your knees as you lower down, low push up. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, dome and round. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through, look forward, find your long spine. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend knees. Instead of reaching arms back this time, I want you to bring your hands to your heart. Now sit yourself up like you were in a chair, keeping hands at heart center. We're gonna come into a standing pigeon. So sinking low, lift your right leg up, stack your right ankle on your left knee. Now you have a number of arm variations. You can reach arms back and try to send your tailbone back and hinge farther forward. I personally think that's harder, to be honest. You can bring your hands to heart center and hinge forward, elbow to your knee and elbow to your heel. Or you can sink and try to bring your hands to the floor, making a little shelf with your arms. Whatever you do, I want you to feel that side hip engagement and keep your core pulling in. Everyone take one more inhale in your variation. Exhale, slowly come back up to hands at heart center. Release your right foot down. Inhale, straighten legs, reach arms up. This should feel really good. You can add a tiny back bend. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Exhale, reach forward and up, crescent lunge. Pull your core in. Find a long spine. Now bring hands to heart center. Adding that twist, but using our core and our back muscles. So not cheating by adding our arms. We're gonna twist to the right. Your glutes should be working on this one. Reach arms out, thumbs up towards the ceiling. Full inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, plant your back foot, warrior two. Full round of breath. Bring hands in, cores in, front knee stacked over your ankle. Reach arms back out, thumbs up. Reach forward, bent knee triangle. Elbow to knee, or arm can press to the inside of your leg. Full round of breath. One more inhale, lift up. Exhale, come back to your warrior two. Full round of breath. Cartwheel down, twisted lunge. Left hand planted, right hand to your knee or your hip. I don't want you to reach all the way up because I want you to use your core. Inhale. Exhale, right arm down. Step back, down, dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, release all the way down, coming into a cobra this time. Inhale, lift your heart and chest. Hold on the exhale. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release down, tuck toes, find your down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, keep your spine rounded. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through, look forward. Step forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees. Staying low in legs and hips, bring hands to heart center. Now lift yourself up like you were in a chair, taking our standing pigeon on the other side. Lift your left foot up. Left ankle on your right knee. Roll your shoulders back. Keep your core engaged. Again, hands can stay right here. This is a perfectly acceptable pose. Arms can reach back, finding length. You can bring elbow to knee, elbow to heel. You can also release hands all the way down to the floor. Take one more breath wherever you are. Bring hands back to heart center. Lift yourself back up to the chair. Release your left foot. Inhale, straighten legs, reach arms up, sweet release, add the tiny back bend. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, reach arms back. Ooh. Exhale, reach forward and up to your crescent lunge. Take a full round of breath. Find your footing, find your stability. Bring hands to heart center. We're gonna take that twist again in our crescent lunge, but we're gonna bring elbow to knee. Again, I want you to twist first. So get your strong legs, pull your core in. Now twisting from your midsection and your back. Find that twist first, then bring your elbow to your knee. Now make a fist with your right hand, press your left hand on top of it. So pressing firmly into that fist, pulling shoulders away from ears, staying tall in your chest. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come back to center. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, plant your back foot back to your warrior two. Full breath in. Full breath out. Flip your front palm. Revolve your warrior this time. Reaching up and back, finding space through your ribs. Now straighten your front leg. Inhale, reach up, reach back. Exhale, slowly coming through center. Come into your standing triangle, your straight leg triangle. Thumbs up towards the ceiling. If you want to get that core engagement, you can bring hands to your hips. So to make sure you're not using your arms to lengthen, or you can use arms. Release your hand to the outside or inside of your foot, your left hand. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Peek up at your top thumb if it's okay. Tuck your chin to get that long spine. Again, press the back of your head back to keep it in line with your nice spine. One more inhale. Exhale, bring yourself back up to standing. Bend into your front knee, just a light warrior two. Cartwheel down to a regular lunge. Step back, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Moving through a vinyasa with a sphinx this time. Come forward, high plank. Drop your knees, lower all the way down. Forearms come to the floor, elbows underneath shoulders. Press down, lift your heart and chest. Hold. One more inhale, lift up. Exhale, release down, tuck toes, come through tabletop if you need to. Down dog. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, core pulling in, round. Inhale, right leg high. This time, bring your right knee to your right elbow and tap. So this is core strength, arm strength, leg strength. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through, look forward. This time, pop your back leg up for a mini standing split. So left leg is up. From here, we're gonna come into our warrior three. So you can walk your hands up to your shin, to your thigh. You can reach them right to heart center. Use heart center to pull your shoulders back and then reach arms back. Just gonna come to the middle of my mat so you can see me. Take a full round of breath. Slowly and mindfully, bring your left knee to 90. We're gonna come right into our dancer's pose. So right arm reaches, left knee comes back so that our left hand can catch our left foot behind us. Take a moment to grow tall. Then kick back into your left foot. Right arm can stay reaching. Right arm can come forward. You can hinge from your hips as you kick back. Pick something in front of you, a spot on the wall, or if you're outside, something in front of you that's not moving to focus on. In yoga, we call that our drishti point. So just focus on your breath. Take one more breath in your dancers. Kick back, lift up, maybe back off. Slowly bring your knees back in. Tap at the top. Release your foot. Just take a few back strokes or windmills of your arms. Arms by your sides. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach arms up, press palms. Exhale, forward and down, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, send your left foot back. Inhale, reach arms back, lift your chest. Exhale, reach forward and up to the crescent lunge. Core pulling in, glutes are fired up, back heel pressing back. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist from your midsection, from your mid back, core obliques. Then just hinge yourself forward with a long spine, elbow to knee. Make a fist with your left hand. Make a flat palm with your right hand, just press down. Now see if you can pull your left shoulder away from your ear as you keep your heart and chest lifted. One more inhale. Exhale, come back to hands at heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back foot down, warrior two. Full round of breath. Flip your front palm, reach up and back, revolve. Inhale, reach back, straighten your front leg. You can always grab your wrist, give yourself a little tug. Exhale, back to center, thumbs up. Again, you can use your hands, your arms to pull forward, or you can challenge that core by starting with your hands at your hips. Taking that lean, let your left shoulder drop it just slightly, like 5% towards your foot. And then release your hand to the mat. Release your left arm up. Keep that long spine. Press the back of your head back. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, come back to center. Bend into your front knee, warrior two. Cartwheel down just to the regular lunge. Step back, down dog. Big inhale. Big exhale. Moving through, come forward, high plank. Release all the way down, coming back to our full locust, arms by your sides. Inhale, lift your heart and chest, lift your legs. Exhale, stay there, press your hips into the mat. Hips are your anchor. Inhale, lift up a little higher, both ends. Exhale, release all the way down, hands under shoulders, make your way to your down dog. Big inhale, big exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, dome and round. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee taps left elbow. Core is working overtime. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Look forward. Shift weight into your left foot as you pop your right leg up, standing split. Coming into our warrior three from here. You can walk your hands up your legs. You can bring hands to heart center. Reach arms back. Use that heart center pause if you take it to pull shoulders away from ears. Everyone take one more breath. Float. Lift your heart and chest slightly. And slowly hinge your right knee to 90. Left arm lifts. Right knee comes back so you can catch your right foot behind you, dancer's pose. Take a pause at the top if you need it. If you're feeling like your warrior 3 threw you off, just take a breath here to lengthen and then start to kick back. So again, using your breath to bring you to the present moment. If you feel off or shaky, if you ever need to just tap a knee or tap a foot down, it's your practice. You know what you need. One more big breath in your dancers. Kick back, lift up. Slowly and mindfully bring your knees back in. Release your right foot. Take a couple back strokes or windmills of your arms. Land with your arms by your sides. Full inhale, full exhale. Walk to the top of your mat if you're not already there, and then face the right side. So your right side wall or whatever right side you have. So your left edge of your left foot is towards the front of your mat. Reach arms up and press palms. And then step out nice and wide, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Again, pull in your core. Lengthen your spine. Hands to your hips or arms reaching out. Hinge yourself forward, keeping a nice flat back. Now keeping that nice long spine, release your hands down to your mat. Turn your toes in slightly more than your heels. So this is called pigeon-toed. And then press your heels down. You can reach out for calves or ankles. You can grab your big toe for a yogi toe lock. Pull yourself in, forehead down towards the floor. Don't allow your spine to dome. Try to keep your spine nice and straight. So again, there's going to be a slight dome, but I don't want a fully rounded spine forward. I want you to stay nice and long. Tip weight forward into the balls of your feet. Send your hips high. Take one more breath. Release hands back underneath your face or shoulders. We're going to come into a twist. Left hand planted. Right hand can reach out and then up. It can reach to your hip. You can stay there. You can take it up and take a little half bind. Your left hand can reach for your right calf or ankle. You can bend into your left knee. So opposite leg than you're grabbing if you're doing that. Again, just take your twist as far as you need it. So if hands to your hip gave you enough of your twist in your back and your midsection, then don't force anything. Just stay there. One more long breath in your twist. Unravel wherever you are. Trace your steps back, hands underneath shoulders. Take a moment to roll shoulders away from ears. Find that long spine again. Right hand planted. Left arm out or up. Left hand to your hip. If it's up, you can take the half bind. You can reach for your calf or ankle. You can bend into your right knee. One more long breath. Slowly come out of your twist. Release hands underneath shoulders. Start to walk your hands forward towards your left foot. So your left foot should be in front of the mat, almost like you're coming into a lunge. So you can scooch your left foot out to the side, hands to the inside of your foot. Then just nice and slow, just kind of pop your right foot back up and come into a forward fold. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. Bend your knees, reach arms back to the chair. This time sweep arms forward and up like we did in our first chair. Make sure your core is pulling in, your hips are sinking down. Really squeeze your thighs together and see if you can sit a little lower. I want you to sit all the way down and come into a boat pose. So legs up, knees at 90. You can take legs straight. It's a lot harder. I shouldn't say harder. It's more challenging and works your core a little more. Hold your boat. and then come down to a half boat. So shoulders are lifted. Now try to bring yourself back to the regular boat. Come back to the half boat. Just one more time. Lift yourself up. Boat. Come down half boat. Hold 3, 2, 1. Release all the way down. You can bring your feet to the floor. You can send your legs long. Just take a moment, take a breath. We're gonna come into our back bends. So starting with bridge pose, bring your heels in towards your glutes. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Try to tap the back of your feet with your middle finger. Press into hands, press into feet, and lift your hips. So we're gonna do 3 of these, so you'll have an option to do a wheel. Now on this first bridge, I want everyone to just walk their feet out more than hip distance apart, and then lift your hips a little bit higher. So for a lot of people, especially if you have any low back like issues or pinching, legs wider feels a lot better and allows you to get a little more range in the pose. So if that feels better for you, then you can even start there. You can start with your feet wider. Go ahead and lower all the way down. You can windshield wiper your knees side to side. You can take a little mini wide bound angle or Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees release. Just a little release in between sets. Bring your feet back down to the floor. You can take another bridge pose, pressing down and lifting your hips, or you have the option to take a wheel. So if you're coming into wheel, bring your hands by your shoulders. So you want your fingertips facing in towards your shoulders. Feet and hands are still pressing down. Now press into your feet and hands to lift yourself up off your mat. So I need to use my feet first to get that height and then press through my hands. If wheel is too much from you, just take the bridge. Again, you can play with your feet in bridge. You can play with your feet in wheel too. You can walk your feet out. See if that feels better. Everyone take one more breath wherever you are. And then lower all the way down. Windshield wiper knees. Maybe take the mini Supta Baddha, just one breath. Come back up. Not back up. Bring your knees back up. Feet pressing down into the floor. Again, you can take a bridge. You can take a wheel. If you have a block or a book or even like a tissue box, you can take a relaxing bridge, just bringing the block or something sturdy right underneath your low back. I'm gonna go ahead and come watch. So go ahead whenever you're ready. For those of you that have your video on, go ahead and press up into your bridge, into your wheel. These look good, everyone. Lift your hips like your hip bones are headlights. Just lift them up right using your low back. Beautiful. Go ahead and release all the way down. Now everyone come into Supta Baddha Konasana. It feels so good after bridge or wheel. Heels in, knees fall out, wide bound angle is also its name. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Let your spine release into the floor. Coming back to that neutral spine after that big back bend. It's really important to let your spine do this because of all the discs in our back and our vertebrae. So if you practice back bends at home, don't ever just like throw a wheel and then, go make dinner. You should allow your spine to neutralize afterwards. One more breath. Slowly bring your knees back in towards each other, feet on the floor. We'll come into a single kneaded chest, left leg long, right knee squeezing in towards your chest. So interlace your hands right underneath your right knee. Pull yourself in. Press your left leg down. So compression in our right hip, you should find a little bit of length in your left hip. One more inhale. One more exhale. Coming into figure 4, left foot on the floor, right ankle on your left knee. Lift your left leg up to 90. Reach to that space with both arms, pull your leg in, or you can use your right hand to press your right knee out if you want to get a little more space in your low back or even in your hip. When my hip flexors are tight, I can feel this on my right side. If it's available to you, you can also use your right elbow. I just want you to keep your right shoulder on the floor. One more breath, squeeze in. Release your left foot down. Send your right leg high. Heel up. Interlace hands behind your knee or your calf. Lifting with your heart. So leading with your heart, lift yourself up. If it's there, you can tap your forehead to knee. I don't want you to force anything. Release upper body down. Arms by your sides, right heel high. Lengthen and lower, nice and slow. When your leg hits, send your right leg to meet it. Take a full breath. Right knee, left knee into chest. Right leg long. Squeeze in, back to our single knee to chest. Lengthen through your right side. Both feet should be flexed, so toes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, squeeze in. Exhale, press down through your right leg or lengthen. Figure 4, right foot to the floor, left ankle on your right knee. Lift up. Reach through with both hands. You can also reach underneath your knee. So instead of behind it, you can reach under it and pull it in. Again, you can use that left hand to press your left knee out. Keep your tailbone on the floor, keep shoulders, mid back, low back, everything pressing down. One more long round of breath. Take what you need in the pose. Right foot to the floor, left leg high. Interlace behind your knee or your calf. Leading with your heart, lift up. Maybe there's a tap. Maybe it's something you're working towards. Release down, arms are your sides. Lengthen and lower your left leg all the way down. Take one round of breath, just a mini Shavasana. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Just let your knees fall over to the right. You can bring your arms out by your sides or goalpost arms. Take your gaze to the left. You can take your feet wider if that feels good. Usually I do the wide twist with our right ankle stacked on our left knees or press it down. You can straighten your left leg forward, just adding a little more twist. Take one more breath in your twist, whatever you need. Gaze back to center, knees back to center. Scoot your hips just slightly to the right and then let your knees fall to the left. Gaze past your right shoulder or fingertips. One more breath. Eyes and gaze come back up. Knees come back up. If there's any other pose you need, if you want to take a quick double knee to chest, if you want to take a happy baby, feet up towards the ceiling, grabbing the outside edge, little rocker sway side to side. Take what you need if there is something you need. If you're ready for our final rest, just send your legs long, palms up towards the ceiling, coming into our Shavasana. Pull shoulders away from ears. I will bring everyone out of Shavasana with 3 rings of the bell. So lay however you'd like. Just try to release any tension you might be holding in your body. So pull shoulders away from ears. I always creep my shoulders up because that's where I hold tension. Shoulders away from ears, feet falling out. Close your eyes. Enjoy your final resting pose. Staying right where you are. Just wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, bringing that light movement, that light awareness back to our physical form. When you're ready for a larger movement, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Thank yourself for taking these 45 minutes to come to your yoga mat today. Take this time for self-care, self-reflection. Roll over onto either side, right or left, whichever your favorite side is. You can use your arm as a pillow, just stretch it back. Rest your ear on your arm. Recall your intention or dedication from the beginning of your practice. And right here in this fetal position, decide if you want to keep that to bring you through the rest of your week, or you have the option to set a new one. Using your hands, press yourself up to center, facing forward. Keeping eyes closed or glancing down at the floor. Bring your hands to heart center. Just tuck your chin slightly, a slight bow. We'll bow forward together, saying either namaste or thank you, whichever you're more comfortable with. Thank you, everyone. A beautiful Monday practice. I will allow you to unmute yourself. I think I can do that. Oh yeah, you're already able to unmute yourself. So if you want to say hi, if you have any questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for everyone that kept their video on too. It's fun to watch everything. Your wheels were great, by the way, and bridges. Any poses anybody wants to see for next week? Oh, Jacqueline said that felt really good. Sierra said thanks. Thanks, guys. Anything?
You ever do the lion?
Oh, what was it?
Do you ever do the lion?
Lion. I don't think I know what that is. I'll look it up though. Oh, is it like fish? Is it like fish breath where you're backwards?
I think it's like this, and then you breathe out and you stick out your tongue and you say ah.
Okay, like lion's breath. Do you know what fish pose is? It's like a backwards plank kind of. A lot of people do like lion's breath in fish pose. I can work it in if you like it. We can do it next week.
I was gonna say I'm working on my splits, so any like hamstring leg flexibility stuff would be much appreciated.
Yeah, I have like a whole split preparation sequence I could send you. But we can work on that too. It's a lot of you want to work like your side hip and your hamstrings and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
Are you at like the Golden Gate, not the Golden Gate Bridge, the Arch? Are you in St. Louis? No? Is it one of those virtual backgrounds?
Oh,
No, I think this is, if you're talking about us, it's just the
It's
beach.
the porch.
Oh,
No.
it looks like the St. Louis Arch behind you.
We would feel really
I just went there last year, like almost around this time. I was like, wait, are you at the Arch?
I wish.
Cool. Well, I'm jealous you're at the
I was
beach.
on the beach and it was not very effective.
All right, I'll work in some split type of movements at least. I don't know if we'll do full splits because not everyone's there, but I can work in a half split maybe for sure, or a prep.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Cool.
I'm just trying to stretch them every day.
Yeah, good. All right, thank you guys. Happy
Thank
Monday.
you.
I'll see you next week.